for swinging in. Looks like my microphone was muted. Now you can hear me. I had to slide into the spot to make sure that I got in here on time there. Of course, I was a couple seconds late, but we are officially live and we are in charge. Hope everybody is doing great. Thank you guys so much for swinging in to this Stranger Things 10th anniversary live stream. Can you believe it's been 10 years? Stranger Things premiered 10 years ago today, July 15th, 2016. That's just insane to think about. I mean, the world was just a different place back then, right? It's so bizarre and so crazy to think about that it's been 10 years since this amazing show was premiered, and now here we are 10 years later, and it's just like, bro, it's wild. Honestly, it blows my mind that it's been 10 years already. It makes me feel old. It it should make everybody feel old, to be honest with you, because like a lot of you guys probably started this show when you were really young, you know, maybe like you were around 10 years old, 11 years old. Now 10 years later, you're a full-grown adult. Like it's just wild. It's crazy to think about. And we're going to be talking about that and a whole lot more, of course, here during the course of the stream here tonight. Because, man, I got to say, it is surely it's a blessing to get these kind of shows, because they only come every few and far in between. It's like I would say every decade, maybe every 2 decades or so, we get a show like this. And, you know, it doesn't come very often. So I must say that I'm very grateful that we were able to experience a show like this, a show like Stranger Things was. It was truly magnificent. And for the most part, I do hope that you guys enjoyed the ride the entire time and everything. So I thank you guys so much for swinging into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I am, of course, your host with the most, A to the P, Albert Perkins. We are here live. We're celebrating Stranger Things 10th anniversary. I'm in my new house, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's kind of flipped. It's basically just kind of flipped the way I have it there. Everything's set up. Sorry about the overlay there. I know that's overlaying over the live chat overlay thing, but no big deal. I still kind of sorting things out as I'm transitioning with the move. You saw with my latest video, I had a few mic issues. Again, just still sorting things out and everything, but everything is working and in order, so we are holding it down here. So with that said, I think I've rambled on enough. I started talking with a microphone muted. Let's go ahead and see what you guys are talking about here in the chat. I want to also see who all is in the stream as well. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Ghost, what's going on, bro? What's happening with you, man? I can't believe it's been 10 years. Oh, bro, I know. It's insane, man. Gosh, time flies by. We're going to have a great stream today. Yes, we are. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be holding it down here. I'm probably going to be streaming it up here till at least 11:30 or so. At least 11:30, I would say. Maybe even midnight here on the East Coast. We'll see how everybody shows out for this. Let's see here. Jacob Wells. What's going on, Jacob? It's nice to have you here as well, man. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me here. Nice to have you in the stream while the stream is happening, man. I appreciate that. What's good? What's good, Ollie? Thank you so much for bringing it to the stream, bro. How you doing, man? I appreciate your continued support, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Good stuff. So Jacob says, 10 years of pure nostalgia. Hope something gets announced regarding spinoffs and maybe the first Shadow. Also, how do you tell about the bizarre conformity gate theory? Oh yeah, I can talk about all that. So as far as spinoffs, I had heard that they were going to be doing some kind of spinoff with Stranger Things at some point, but I haven't heard anything recently. From what I had understood, it was supposed to be, there were rumors of a spinoff involving, I believe it was Nancy, if I'm not mistaken, but I haven't heard anything else since. It's actually been kind of quiet on the spinoff take as of recently, I will say. I'm not sure, you know, what the timetable is for that. Hopefully it's sometime sooner rather than later, but honestly, I haven't heard anything in quite some time here. Hopefully we get something within the next, couple years or so. Yeah, I said couple years. It's not going to be months. It's going to be a couple years. So just keep the hopes alive. That's the thing, guys. As long as you guys continue to show interest in everything, then the chances of it happening increase, right? Because if nobody shows interest in it, it'll eventually just kind of die off. But an IP this big, I would be shocked if they don't do anything else with it as far as like live action stuff goes. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's see. And then you were talking about the first Shadow. Yes, so the first Shadow is actually leaving Broadway pretty soon, which is extremely sad. I was actually hoping that the Broadway show was going to make it to other theaters around the country, right? But unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be coming to a close, and we're not going to be having the first Shadow anymore. So from what I understand, I think it's coming to an end at the end of this year, I think is what I saw the headline a couple months back. So we'll have to see what ends up going on with that. But unfortunately, yeah, I think it's going to be coming to a close. And then as far as the conformity gate theory, I've talked about this multiple times. I think you haven't probably heard me discuss about it. It's all fake, and what I believe it to be is essentially conformity gate is a group of people who aren't happy or satisfied with the ending of Stranger Things 5 and to decide that they want to go ahead and say this isn't it, there's going to be more, there's more coming to this, and there isn't. No, this is the end. That's what it is. And I think people that kind of believe in it essentially it's kind of toxic to the show, to be honest with you, man. Like, because people that do this kind of thing, that's what brings the negativity, right? You don't want to have negativity whenever it comes to these kind of things, and unfortunately that's exactly what this is causing. And ultimately, it's just a group of people that will not accept the ending of Stranger Things, and so they make up these fake theories that there's going to be a part 4 or whatever it would. Yeah, part 4 for Stranger Things season 5, and it just doesn't exist. There is no part 4. There is no final ending, right? So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I've felt about that way since day one. Whenever it comes to it, I think it's stupid. I think it's a waste of time, and I'm going to be very candid and blunt about it. Don't waste your time with it, because it's not going to happen. So yeah, let's see. Teus, what's going on, bro? Thanks you so much for dropping in the stream, man. Of course I remember you, my friend. How are you? I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for your continued support. It has been a long time, man. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of things. Like I said, I moved into my new house, and after I moved into my house, I don't know if you caught my last stream like a month or so ago, I lost my job, and so yeah, I've been kind of going through it lately. But we're here, we're live, we're holding it down. I started getting back into YouTube a little bit more there. You see I have videos the last 2 days in a row here, including this live stream, three videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys will start to see, hey, I'm back. You'll start to come back, start to watch my content again. I see the views are down, which is understandable because of the fact that I've been away for so long. So I just got to get back into the flow of making good content, and hopefully you guys will flow back in and check it out. We got a big one coming up next week for San Diego Comic-Con. I know that, so I hope you guys are there for that. Good stuff. We here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Landon, what is going on, bro? Thank you so much for celebrating 6 months of channel membership, bro. We're going to be having a channel membership here probably tomorrow, by the way, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Dude, I've been fighting allergies so bad the past 2 weeks. The air quality here is just straight garbage, and the humidity and the heat has just been so bad. I've been just miserable, man. I try not to leave the house when I can help it, but I'm always outside at some point during the day. So, but I will try to go ahead and do a channel member stream tomorrow. Stay tuned for that for sure, bro. Today is a very historical day. Absolutely. Very good stuff. What's going on, John Elite? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much for dropping in the stream, my friend. I hope you are doing good. Pump up the gain a little bit on the microphone there. Appreciate you, man. I only started watching the show during the start of the pandemic. Yeah, man, right? That's about the time when I started watching too. I think that's when it really blew up for sure. Who out there in the chat started watching Stranger Things since day one? I want to know if you're a true fan, because when this show first came out, like, it was, you know, people were like, oh, this could be kind of big. Have you heard of this show called Stranger Things? And people kind of started sharing it out, and then it just got grew from there, right? But when it first came out, like, it wasn't like this massive hit. Like, it wasn't like, you know, blowing the doors off from the beginning, because nobody knew about it, right? Nobody knew about the Duffer Brothers and everything. Some people did, maybe hardcore fans, but not like, you know, from a basis where, you know, where they're like Spielberg level, right? Like they are now. So, you know, it's it'd be really interesting to know who has seen it from the very, very beginning. I'd like to know for sure. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Do me a huge solid right now and smash up that like button if you haven't done so already. It looks like I have about 3 likes on the stream. We only need about 7 more until we hit 10. So smash the like button if you guys are enjoying the stream. We're going to do a few things here whenever it comes to Stranger Things as well during the stream as well. There's a video that I want to watch with you guys and react to in regards to Stranger Things, like that first season. So we're going to be getting into that in just a little bit. Landon says that I like Tales from 85, but it felt nostalgic to me. It felt like something I would like as a kid, but it's definitely not for everyone. That's why most people didn't like it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you know me, man. I still haven't gotten around to watching it, to be honest with you, because like I said, I've been so freaking busy. But I definitely plan on watching it at some point. That's unfortunate that not everybody liked it. Yeah, be honest with you, I would have been more excited for just a live action spin-off. You know, I think an animated show was cool, but I feel like that would have been better time spent, you know, having a live action spin-off of the show. I think that would have been a lot more fun and more you know, nostalgic and interactive as well. Yeah, it depends. It depends on how you feel about animated shows, I feel like, John Elite. Yeah, Mateus, it has been way too long, man. It's good to feel back. It's good to be back in the saddle. Yeah, the finale was definitely not a fake out. No fake outs there. What if Elle never died, but Will did by Vecna? That's interesting. That would be very interesting if that would have ended up being the case, if Will ended up sacrificing himself. You know, that was one of the predictions that I had. I thought Will was going to die at some point in season 5, but that did not come to pass. I thought 11 would. I was sort of right on that. I guess it depends on your interpretation, of course. But, you know, it was really shocked that Will didn't end up dying there in season 5. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I know Marvel's cooking right now. Marvel is in the driver's seat right now, man. Got the whole Avengers Doomsday coming up here with Hall H. And then right after that, of course, you have Brand New Day. So, John Elite, I'm looking forward to all of it, my friend. It's going to be fire. Check out my videos that I posted on my channel recently, John Elite, as well, about San Diego Comic-Con, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely checking out Spider-Man. I don't know if I'll check out the Odyssey. I kind of want to, but I'm definitely checking out Spider-Man. I already have my tickets. Did you watch the VHS version of the Netflix that dropped for Stranger Things Season 1? I've watched a little bit of it this morning, yes. Yeah, so if you guys haven't heard, there's a VHS version of Stranger Things Season 1 that Netflix shadow dropped here today for the 10-year anniversary. It's so cool. It's total VHS filter all over it. You can see the scan lines and everything. It's letterboxed as well in 4:3 aspect ratio. It's not your classic 16:9. And like I said, you have the scan lines and everything, the VCR, the classic VCR, VHS tracking. Dude, it's so cool. I loved every second of it. And yeah, I did watch about half of episode number 1 this morning. Whenever I saw that they shadow dropped that, I was like, that is phenomenal. So cool. What other shows are hits on Netflix now that Stranger Things and Cobra Kai is finished. Well, Wednesday is definitely holding it down there. Now, I will say season 2 of Wednesday, well, I almost said Stranger Things. Season 2 of Wednesday was not as good as season 1 by most folks, but the way it ended, it looks like it's going to be heating up pretty good, so maybe season 3 will be better. Looking forward to seeing what goes down with it there. And I know I didn't really cover Wednesday too much here on the channel, but I'm going to try to circle back to it here and see if we can get it going there, get it going. Dude, that would have been awful. Thank God that he didn't. He was one that I feared could die, but thankfully he did not. Stranger Things and Cobra Kai crossover, that would be weirdly interesting. Ollie, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, brother. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good, man. Appreciate our chats here in the DMs on Discord recently, man. Thank you so much for your support, brother. PC, what's good, bro? Doesn't even feel like 10 years because of the way these years fly by. Dude, I know, it's crazy. It is just absolutely insane, bro, how quickly the time flies. Appreciate you for being here, man. Josh, what's going on, bro? What's happening with you, man? Thank you so much for hanging out. Believe it or not, Tales is the most we see the main party together besides the first season of the main series. That's wild, bro. That is wild. Yeah, the first season, everyone's like all together, and then I think you mentioned in my Discord earlier, after that, they're all broken up. It's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild stuff. Josh, I saw you earlier on today in the Stranger Universe premiere and everything. That was awesome, dude. That was cool. I was like, oh, holy crap, Josh is in here. Really good stuff, man. Yeah, Marvel is just going off, and I'm just like here for it, man. I'm just here for it. I'm just reveling in it, and I know like the content that I'm pushing out for Marvel is not popping off right now, but I'm not going to stop making it because it's what I want to talk about, and I think it's what you guys want to talk about. It's just you gotta see me, right? So I just gotta get my channel back into the algorithm, I think, essentially. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop talking about it, man. So freaking dope. Which, in my opinion, is one flaw of the series, even though it is still great. I could see that as a strength and also as a weakness as well, because whenever you have the party separated like that, you can have multiple different mini stories happening simultaneously. So that was a strength of the show that I actually really enjoyed. I thought that was really cool to see, like, okay, so this is going on, you got this going on, you got that going on, and then by the end of the season, they all come together and it's all peanut butter and jelly, right? I thought that was kind of cool, but I can also see your point as how it can be a weakness as well, as, it can kind of make the show feel a little bit disjointed, for those that aren't necessarily, like, into that kind of thing, or maybe follow the flow of that, right? So I feel what you're putting down, Josh. That's a fair point. What if Eddie came back as a vampire, and what if 8 survived? That would be pretty crazy. I don't think Eddie would come back as a vamp, but that would be pretty wild. Did you enjoy the Stranger Things crossover Raw at the start of this year? Yeah, that was cool, John Lee. I thought that was pretty dope. I thought they could have did a little bit more with it, to be honest with you. But I did think overall that they did a pretty good job with it. It was still pretty fun, and I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. Karen Duncan, hey, what's going on? Hello. It would be cool. Stranger Things meets Stranger Things Supernatural crossover would be pretty dope. Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree with you on that. Nice to see you in the stream, Karen. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I follow a few Stranger Things channels regularly. Nice, bro. Right on. Yeah, that's the one that I follow the most out of all the other ones on YouTube and everything. But yeah, man, that's pretty dope. I was like, oh, Josh is here. I thought that was so cool. You didn't like the finale, bro? See, I could give it a 3 out of 5, to be honest with you, now that things have kind of settled in my head a little bit. I'm going to be watching it again here pretty soon because we are rewatching the entire series. So whenever I get to the finale, I'll have full perspective and so I'll be able to give a more of a full judgmental score, if you will. But I can see your argument, and I can see, a lot of people did not enjoy the finale, didn't like the way it ended. I could totally see that. I had a few issues with it, even myself. I didn't like the fact that they had, like, no enemies whenever they were in Dimension X. There was no enemies at all. Like, there was no Demogorgons or anything like that. And then they showed the behind the scenes, and one of the I don't know if she was a producer or a writer or something. She mentioned Demogorgon fatigue, and it was like, bro, like, no, man, like, the more the merrier. Like, this is their home world. Why wouldn't they be here? And I thought that was a big miss, and it was kind of unfortunate that they decided to go with her decision, in my opinion. I thought that maybe that was something that should have been debated a little bit more, to be honest with you, because I think they should have absolutely faced resistance on the way to Vecna's lair, essentially. I thought that was just bizarre. Yeah, no, exactly, John Elite. No Demogorgons, no Demodogs. Like, it was just like, what the hell is going on here, man? It was crazy. It was disappointing. And I thought that was something that was truly missing for sure. You can't go into Dimension X without facing some kind of resistance, man. That's just insane to me. That's wildness. So, hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for dropping in the stream, bro. How you been doing? Appreciate your continued support. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great. 14 of you guys here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Smash the like button if you haven't done so already. I need 5 more likes until we hit 10. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Stranger Things. Giving it a 6 out of 10. I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably between a 6 or a 7. Maybe I'd probably go with a 7. You know me. I'm a little more on the glass half full than the glass half empty type of perspective. I will say 6 months of reflection has made me like season 5 more instead of less. That's fair. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm very interested to see how I will feel whenever I get to season 5. Like I said, I'm rewatching it right now with my wife and stuff. We're still like, what are we? I think we're like, where are we? Are we like I think we're towards the end of season 1, maybe getting ready to start season 2. Or maybe in the beginning of season 2. I can't remember because we haven't watched an episode this week. But yeah, absolutely. I'll have full perspective by the time I get there, and I feel like, I'll be able to decide how I truly feel about it by then. Because I'll have more recent reflection on it, right? Since I have it more fresh in my head. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on? OMG, hey, I am so glad to see you, Albert. I hope you and your family have been doing well. Oh, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate that. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. See, I told you I was going to do a live stream for Stranger Things. Here we are. Appreciate your continued support. Oh, 5 out of 10. Oh, man. First you went 6 and then you went down to 5. Damn, bro. See, that's what I mean, though. Like, I'm gonna give it perspective. Like, I'm gonna watch it from the beginning, go all the way through. I'm gonna try to be completely subjective with it, no bias. Just like, okay, let's really lock into this. Think about what you saw from back in season 1 and season 2, and just kind of go from there, right? So, yeah, we'll see. Carl Anderson, I am doing great, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I'm doing okay. I've had ups and downs here this year. But I'm sitting here, and I'm alive, so I guess I'm doing great. I appreciate you for being here, my friend. You just can't escape Stranger Things content. Can you? Just kidding. All love. I can't wait to see your new videos soon. Oh, thank you so much, Landon. Yeah, I dropped a couple new movies. I wish I dropped new movies. New videos on the channel over the course of the last 2 days. Go check them out, man. Right over on my videos tab. Both Marvel Studios related content whenever it comes to Hall H content coming down for next Saturday. So go check out those 2 videos there. I think a lot of folks might not know that they're posted. They are over on my channel there and everything, so you can go check them out. A lot of information on Hall H and a lot of information on ticket sales whenever it comes to Avengers Doomsday. So go check it out, man. I appreciate it. I didn't see. Did you see Tales of 85 yet, Justin? I didn't check it out yet. Um, I hope to check it out soon, but I'm curious what you thought if you did see it. Nah, dude, I love it. Your engagement is hopefully what is going to drive people to come back to my channel. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart more than you can even imagine, because there really isn't too much engagement on my content right now, to be honest with you. So if I get one comment, I'm like over the moon, right? And you're the one comment giving it to me. So I appreciate that, man. I really do, sincerely. 100%. Keep it going. I thank you so much. What if Karen Wheeler in the hospital never used the bomb? That scene was so good. I forgot about that scene. That was so good. Yeah, if she wouldn't have done that, they were cooked. They were done, man. It was a wrap. You can forget about it. It was a wrap. I agree with you, Karen. Season 5 was a little bit of a letdown. Season 4 is still my favorite, hands down. I gotta decide. I'll decide by the time I get done rewatching it. It's my second favorite is either season 3 or season 5. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna, obviously I'm going through my rewatch right now, and then I'll give you guys my final, what's your favorite, top to bottom. There's not a quote unquote bad season of Stranger Things. There are seasons that are better than others, but I don't think any of them are bad. I will say that. If Vecna and Elle did fight many times. What if Elle Will versus Vecna? That would have been dope. I think a lot of folks wanted to see that. That was kind of a missed opportunity. We kind of got it if you think about it, but not exactly. That would have been really cool if they would have went through with that. Even though season 4 has undeniably better episodes, I think season 5 is more of a coherent story. The side plots really dragged down forward for me because we all knew the Hop wasn't dead and California was just boring. I could see the California part being kind of boring. Yeah, they kind of had to go ahead and turn things down a little bit there with that. Is my background music too loud? Yeah, I can turn that down. Give me 2 seconds. Is that better? I turned it down a little bit. Chat, let me know if the music's any better there. I don't know how it got up there. I haven't touched it in a while, but apologies for that and everything. What's going on, Gage? How you doing, man? Love the new setup. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I got fresh new lights. I got fresh new Govee lights going on there. I don't know if you guys can like kind of see the motion going on there, and they're kind of like a gradient going on and stuff too. It's kind of dope. I need to get something like over here, maybe like a plan or something. I don't even know, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I have like other stuff over on this side as well. Dude, if you saw the setup with the computer, if I could take the camera and turn it around behind my head so you guys could see, yeah, this is like super professional. I actually might do a video on my setup at some point. Yeah, I just have a couple more like lights to put up. I have another Philips Hue light strip that I'm gonna put up behind my monitor right here, and then I have another set of Govee lights in one of these cubbies behind me that I'm gonna put underneath my desk as I'm shaking the camera. But other than that, yeah, it's basically all done. Yes, I still have the same camera that goes out of focus from time to time, but I have noticed since I moved in here that it hasn't gone out of focus as much as it used to. So I'm hoping that the angle like helped. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm like, okay. I obviously have a window behind me. I always have the blinds closed just for lighting purposes. I'm trying to figure out if there's like something that I could do, maybe like something I can put here, maybe like curtains or something. Maybe, I don't know, I might do something like that at some point. But yeah, man, I mean, I can do whatever I want, right? Because it's my house, so. Which is awesome, because I'm finally a homeowner, which is pretty dope. But I appreciate that, Gage. I know that was long-winded. Sierra Hastings, what is going on? Hey, Albert, good to have you back on live. How have you been? I hope you and the family are doing well. I can't believe it has been 10 years. Thank you so much for that, Sierra. I really do appreciate that nice comment. We're doing really good. Thank you so much for that. And it's good to be back in the saddle here hanging out with you guys live and everything. So yeah, I got a couple long form videos posted on my channel as well. Be sure to check those out if you get an opportunity to do so. But I'm going to be going live more often and also making long form videos more often as well. TLDR, I'm back. Like MJ in 96, I'm back. I have started rewatching Stranger Things. Yeah, nice, me too. Netflix added, yes, the VHS version. It's so dope. That's the way to do it. Watch season 1 with the VHS version. It's so cool. I wish they would have did everything, all of the entire series like that. That would have been sick. But maybe they'll do that every like couple years or something. Maybe every milestone anniversary. Because they still got the 15th anniversary, obviously the 20th, 25th. You know, they're gonna have milestones for a while. So maybe they'll do something special each time. Very good stuff. Yeah, the VHS, that's what's up. I love the scan lines and the tracking. It is so dope. The Demogorgon, the dogs, and the bats should have been in the last episode. Yes, the bats and everything. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. That was weird. It is straight up weird. There was no protection. He had no protection at all. Like, what? I don't know, man. That was a very interesting decision that they made whenever it came to that. I see new car shows coming out. Next, it looks like a Disney Junior show for young kids. Oh, that kind of stinks. Yeah, Cars my favorite animated movie. Now everything I watch as a kid is getting rebooted. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hollywood's running out of ideas, Landon, to be honest. Hollywood is just straight up running out of ideas, man. It's crazy. Rubber Ducks, what's going on with you? Thank you so much for dropping into the live stream. I appreciate your continued support. Nice to have you here. What's good? Thank you so much. Justin, you did watch Stranger Things Tales of 85. Nice. It is kid-friendly to attract a new generation, which is cool. Nice. Yeah. I'll have to check it out at some point. I still haven't done so, but I will definitely really, really soon. Yeah, Ollie, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude. Brand new day is going to be fire. I cannot wait until the end of this month, man. And you just got a couple more weeks, man. You're like 2 weeks away. This is insane. I got my tickets. They're right here on my phone. I'm ready, man. I'm like so freaking ready for Spider-Man brand new day. It's gonna be sick. My 2 favorite quotes in season 5 are "Stay away from my daughter," and "I told you to eat your damn pie." Those are good quotes. Gage. Absolutely. John Elite's excited for SummerSlam. Nice. Yeah, man. It's a pretty solid card. I will say I feel bad for Sami Zayn. I think it should be a triple threat. I think that was kind of BS. I'm not a CM Punk fan like others are. I like him, but I'm not I'm not gonna kiss your feet, I love you, CM Punk type of fan, right? I've never been like that. I like him, but not like that. I'm cheering for I'm cheering, for his opponent. I'm not cheering for CM Punk. Absolutely not. I'll be rooting for Cody to get that title back, to be honest with you. And then I know he probably isn't going to, and because Cody's had the title like 3 times in the last 3-4 years, so I get that. But I don't know, man. I'm not a huge CM Punk fan. I never have been. I do like him though, but I don't love him. I haven't watched WWE since Mania, but I will be watching SummerSlam. That card looks great. It does look good. I will say. If Chad Gable doesn't beat Penta at SummerSlam, that will confirm to me that he's never going to win a singles title. If there's anybody who should beat Penta, I believe it should be Chad Gable. I like this version of Chad Gable after El Grande Americano more than I did the previous Chad Gable. He just seems more real and more true to himself, I feel like, right? The other one just felt more fake to me, so I don't know. I'm happy about it. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? I always hated Hopper for deliberately endangering the kids without any remorse. You don't think he had any remorse? I think he had remorse. Think about that letter that he wrote to 11 and everything, right? you know, sure, like, they were in danger and everything. Everybody was kind of in danger, but like at the end of the day, he didn't even want 11 to like sacrifice herself and do what she was doing at the end, right? I mean, 11 had to set him down and like, he was like, look, this is my decision, right? Like, I'm not a little kid anymore. So I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I can kind of see where you're coming from, but I disagree with your point there. The part where Will said run while controlling Vecna, that gave me chills. Oh yes, me too. That was freaking awesome, bro. Freaking awesome. Yeah, man, I love the new setup. I got to show you from the other side at some point. I'm probably going to show it to my channel members here on my stream that I do next week. Or tomorrow, I should say. Next week. Why is that next week? So I'm going to do a channel member stream tomorrow. So if you want to become a channel member, go ahead, just hit the join button. You can see the setup. I'll be doing that tomorrow. But I also want to go ahead and do a regular video for you guys as well, so you can see. Yeah, my TV lights backlights are gonna be nice, bro. Yeah, they're legit. They're legit. Yeah, I like Philips Hue too, but they're too damn expensive. Hello, Rubber Ducky. I leave for summer camp this Sunday, so if you are live, you live stream anytime after I get home, prepare for a long stories like usual. I'm looking forward to it, Gage. Nice. Did you see the other series from the Duffer Brothers, The Burrows? It was good, and Netflix canceled it. I heard about that. I heard it might be a personal vendetta reason as far as why Netflix can't. I think Netflix and the Duffer Brothers are beefing right now pretty bad, to be honest. Being dead serious with that point. But I did not see The Burrows. I heard it was good. My best friend saw it. He thought it was fantastic. But I did not see it, unfortunately. I have to check it out at some point. Yes, I'm in the middle of rewatching right now. Yeah, I'm like in season 1 or 2. I feel like I think I'm in the beginning of season 2. Ava Bradley, what is going on? What's up? What's happening? Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. Hope you're doing great. Appreciate your continued support. My only real complaint about season 5 is the military, more specifically Dr. K. Yes, doing nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. All she said, find the girl. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, it's just ridiculous. I remember when they cut away from her finding Max, I thought she was dead. I'm glad I was wrong, though. Yeah, man, I'm glad that she wasn't dead as well. But yeah, man, Dr. K sucked. Like, oh, man. As soon as my brother told us you were live, my whole family instantly jumped from our phones to watch your live. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're our favorite person to hang out on live with. Keep being yourself. Stay awesome. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. That is an amazing comment. That is the kind of comment that will keep me going, to be honest with you. So I sincerely appreciate that. That's the kind of stuff I need to see for right now, because like I posted a couple long form videos and they ain't doing well. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And like nobody's watching my content because I've been gone for so long. But seeing that kind of comments keeps me going. So sincerely, thank you so much for that, Sierra. Stranger Things in VHS would be awesome. Imagine the VHS shells being, oh dude, so dope. It would be so dope. They need to release the whole series on VHS. It would sell out like that, bro. Like that. I'm having a relaxing day at home today, just watching YouTube and just order KFC for lunch. Nice. That sounds good, that Distant Shore. I could totally go for some KFC, man. I haven't had KFC in a hot minute. That sounds good. I could go for some of that or some Popeyes. 100%, man. Enjoy it. I hope they don't retcon Oba winning King of the Ring after he's done with Brock and Helen. I don't understand what they're doing with Oba. I think they're trying to milk Oba versus Roman. I think they want to have it for a WrestleMania main event, which I could totally understand. I think that's what they're trying to do there. So they're probably going to like somehow screw Oba over. He's going to go to the Royal Rumble and win. Roman's probably going to still have this, and then that's when Oba's probably going to get the title. It's probably going to be at WrestleMania, I would say. But I think that's what they're trying to do. Man, why does writing a movie have to be so hard? I have a writer's block. from heck right now. I totally get it. I can totally empathize with you on that, Landon. Whenever I write scripts for my long form videos, sometimes I get writer's block as well, or trying to figure out what kind of video I want to talk about or what kind of live stream I want to do. Yeah, it can be tough, man. Sometimes it's good to just kind of take a break, go for a walk, let your mind at ease a little bit, and then you kind of open back up to it, man. So appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I am, of course, your host with the most A to the P, Albert Perkins, host of the channel, The Weekly Wrap-Up. I am back. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate your continued support. If you are enjoying the stream, you should do me a huge solid right now. Smash the like button. I'm only 9 more likes away until we hit 20. The goal on every live stream that I try to do is to hit 20. We'll see if we get there tonight. I understand if we don't, but it would be pretty awesome if we do. So if you are enjoying the stream, please smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. It tells YouTube, hey, this channel's pretty cool. He seems like he's back again. Let's go ahead and start recommending his content more often. It helps out the channel so much. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and smashing the like button and doing the damn thing. What if Chrissy, Ben, and Patrick survived, and what if the Mind Flayer and Vecna team up? Well, they essentially did. The Mind Flayer and Vecna essentially did team up. Chrissy, Ben, and Patrick survived. Oh, dude. Patrick was such a dud. Such a dud, man. So he was the one character in that series and I was like, all right, see ya. Like, he just refused to listen, bro, to anybody. So, to be honest with you, so, I mean, I was just like, it is what it is. Whenever he got split in half. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be the other way around with Cody on Raw and Punk challenge, if not for the other angle on Raw. Yeah, I could see that with Cody winning. You mean? Yeah. I can totally see that happening for sure, John Elite. I hear you. No, Hopper is really a child-hating demon. He knew how dangerous Brenner and the government were and how they killed his friend Benny, and he still sent them after Elle and her friends. I see that point. Okay, so you have a point there. I could understand that. But do you understand what I'm saying from season 5? Whenever they were in the Upside Down. Were they in the Upside Down or Dimension X at that point? I think they were in the Upside Down. And remember, like, he was telling her not to do this, and he had to fail. He had a fail safe and everything. It was like right after that, but she was like I'm gonna sacrifice myself no matter what because this is my decision and I'm not a little girl anymore. And she gave him back that bracelet. Dude, like during that whole scene, he was like begging her not to go. So, you know, I could kind of see it both ways, right? Like, yeah, he kind of sometimes does it, but I wouldn't say he does it without remorse. I would not say that. I do disagree with that. Maybe he is a little bit too aggressive with it as far as, you know, the kids being out in the open and whatnot. But at the end of the day, he still cares. As Ted Wheeler would say, we care, son. We care. Less than 6 months away from Harry Potter. Nice one, Gage. Looking forward to that, man. That's crazy, bro. That'll be a fun live stream, won't it? Season 5 did not hold up its end of the bargain. However, Will Byers' powers, yes. Not to mention Erica powerful growth. Priya was killing it. Yeah, Priya's awesome. Yeah, she's a great actress. Yes, Mac, wake up. Vecna's dead. Very, very great stuff. Absolutely, Cheryl. Did you watch the cartoon of Stranger Things? And if you did you like it? I did not see it yet, Ava. A couple people have asked me that during the stream. I haven't had time to watch it, to be honest with you. I want to, I just haven't had the time. Did you get a chance to check it out? It seems like most folks in the stream did enjoy it and everything. Curious on your thoughts with it. Dr. K is Linda Hamilton's worst character from the roles I've seen her in. She's so hell-bent on capturing Elle. I know it's ridiculous. And the thing is that like her character, like it's like no personality whatsoever, right? And that's just the thing too, because Linda Hamilton is a veteran in the industry. She has range as an actress. Like she can freaking do anything. She could probably do pretty much any role that you asked her to do. But she was just this stoic, monotonic character, Dr. K, which I was hoping they were going to build a backstory on Dr. K, saying that Dr. K was like, was like related to Dr. Brenner or something. But no, they didn't. That was a missed opportunity right there. I thought it would have been cool. But I guess they would have had to mention that in the first shadow potentially too. But I don't know, man. Yeah, Dr. K sucks. TLDR, Dr. K sucks. Man, it's true. Dr. K, Linda Hamilton, I love you. Favorite action character, but good gosh, Dr. K sucked so much. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Linda Hamilton's awesome, but Dr. K is just nope. Oh, nice, man. That's great. So, like, I would love to become a channel member as long as I know it's worth it. So, like, what kind of perks and extra stuff do you get? Yeah, man. Yeah, that would be awesome, bro. So, I try my best to do exclusive live streams with my channel members each and every single month. We basically go live, and it's just like an open forum. And it's even more open than it is right now. Like, I talk a lot more about my personal life and things happening in my life, and I also include you guys as well. I talk about what you guys have all going on in your personal lives, and we all interact with each other in the stream each and every single month. As my channel members grow, I only have a handful right now, but as they grow, I'm gonna start including even more perks as well. But if you go to my members page, I have a video that I recorded that talks about each and every single channel member tier that is included. And so you can check that out, and then you'll be able to see what's going on with it. But yeah, man, I appreciate that, man, sincerely. If you consider becoming one, that'd be awesome. Dude, I can't believe the Batman. It's just unbelievable. Are we gonna even care by 2028 at this point? Just unbelievable, man. Like, oh my god, it just blew my mind, man. Unbelievable stuff, bro. My grandma and my cousin called me and said, guess what? I said that they said weekly wrap up is on. They said, and I said, oh my god, I'm getting ready to. Oh man, that's what's up. Thank you so much for that, Ava. That's so awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are glad to see me live again. I'm glad you're here too. I appreciate it. When Oba won King of the Ring, I personally thought that he would be pulling double duty at SummerSlam. Brock on night 1 and Roman White on night 2. Yeah, that would have been dope. I don't think fans would have had an issue with that, but they probably want to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. So I can see why they wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, I hear you. Cheryl says, I am the grandma to Ava, Justin, and Sierra in your route. Are you serious? Oh my god, no way. Man, I got a whole family affair up in here. That's amazing. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. Good stuff. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. I agree about Dr. K. Linda Hamilton is an outstanding actress. They kept the character hush hush. They didn't need to. They didn't need to, Karen. And they gave her lame scenes. Justice for Linda Hamilton. Absolutely. Yep. I could not agree with that statement more, Karen. 100%. Oh, that was Jason. That's right. I got him mixed up. Thank you, Josh, for that. I sincerely appreciate. I haven't watched season 4 in a minute. You are absolutely right. Thank you so much on that correction. I wanted Hopper dead for real. Oh my god. Jeez, Jamie. Oh my god. I don't hate him like that, bro. Hopper's honestly like my first or second favorite character. Steve's the first. He's like my second favorite character. Oh my god. Does anybody else hate Hopper like Jamie does? Wow, bro. That's crazy. I cannot wait for the Harry Potter series. I'm so excited. What's your Hogwarts house? Let me see. When I played Pottermore, remember Pottermore back in the day? I don't even know if that's still like a thing. I think, what house did I get sorted in? I think it was Ravenclaw. I think I got sorted into Ravenclaw. Yeah. Obviously I wanted to be Gryffindor, but I think I got sorted into Ravenclaw. I look at your account every day to see if you were on. Wow, that's crazy. I'm starting to put out more long form content as well. So I'm going to try to push out both long and live stream. I think that'll hopefully lead to success. At least I hope so anyway. But yeah, I'll be trying to put out both for sure. I'm back. I'm back. Absolutely. I will be pushing out more content live and long form. What did you think of Trick's custom US title I posted? Oh, dude, it's dope. Woo! Whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick. I love it, man. I love it. I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Trick Williams is awesome. That's my dude. I love him. I think he's great. I hope he doesn't lose to Baron Corbin probably. I know there's a lot of hype, obviously, to Baron's back, but like, dude, like Trick Williams, you got that swagger, bro. I love him, man. Dr. K was so worried about 11 and not thinking about the bigger issue cracks in the town. Yeah, all she cared about was finding the girl. Exactly, PC. Exactly. Like a MC, what's good? Hi, the weekly wrap up. We missed you because you didn't watch along with X-Men 97 season 2. I know, bro. Dude, it's tough, man. So the problem with that is that X-Men 97 is in it comes on at 3 a.m. and I don't do 3 a.m. live streams anymore unless there's something extreme like Stranger Things, or if it was like, say, like a Marvel thing or something like that, like some kind of huge show. Now, granted, I could probably still do like a watch party, maybe like the next day or something like that, but it kind of loses its value at that point, right? Because by then everybody's already seen it. So I just kind of went with the, maybe I won't do it. Now I might do the finale. Respectfully, I think that doing the finale would be good. I know I did the finale for season 1. Maybe I should consider doing the finale for season 2. And admittedly, I haven't seen any. Like I said, I've been so busy in my life right now. You have no idea how busy I have been. 2026 has been an absolute roller coaster, both good and bad. But I will say that when I get the time and effort, I'm going to try to go ahead and get watching with X-Men 97. And if I do get caught up, I will try to go ahead and do the finale stream. Dude, I grew up with Stranger Things. It was and still is our family go-to show. Amazing stuff. It's a comfort show for a lot of folks, man. 100%. It really, really is, man. A lot of people grew up with it during the pandemic, even, right? It's it just has so much nostalgic value to it. I mean, it's even a coming of age show, to be honest with you, right? I mean, you have the action, you have the adventure, you have the thriller, you have the horror, you have the coming of age, you have the drama, you have it all. It literally has everything. And I think that's why it saw so much success. So, yeah, that does not surprise me at all, Justin. They did Linda Hamilton wrong with her role with Dr. K. Just saying. 100%. I completely agree. I will say that the general Stranger Things audience severely lacks the ability to infer information based on situational context and existing information. What happened to the military is the perfect example. Interesting, Josh. That's an interesting point. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? Intertones here. What's going on? Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. How you doing? Appreciate your continued support. There is no hot for hate. Nah, absolutely. I completely agree. Absolutely. Shan Adventures, what's going on? Cheryl says the Harry Potter series is like the next big show. I really hope that you will be covering the live on that. And yes, I am really Justin Sierra and Ava's grandmother. That's awesome. That's so dope. Very, very cool stuff. And yes, absolutely, I will be covering it. Can't wait for those countdown watch parties. I'm glad you guys are interested. That's already a good sign. That's a good sign. Hey, 26 of you guys in the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Smash the like button if you are. We're only 4 more likes away from 20 likes on the stream. I always try to get at least 20 on every stream that I do. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. It's nice to be here, hang out with you guys. It's nice to be back in the saddle here. Gager Ravenclaw, let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Nice, man. I don't know. I don't know. Absolutely not. I won't stand for it. Oh my gosh. Sierra's a Ravenclaw as well. Nice. That's awesome. That's what's up. At first I was like, oh, it's kind of lame whenever I got sorted. And I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I still remember the New Year's Eve live stream. That was so fun. Wasn't it though? So epic. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be a bigger turnout. If the official Stranger Things channel wouldn't have done a live stream, it would have been absolutely huge, I'm sure. But I still had a fun time hanging out with you guys. All that mattered was, you know, I got to hang out with you guys. You guys showed up for it. And I remember saying, I was like, you guys really don't like that stream? Go to that stream and dislike it. I remember saying that. I was like hating on it, man. I remember I was trying to shark people from that stream to come over here too. It's so funny. I like the cartoon Stranger Things. It was good, but if you get a chance, I think you would like it. I will check it out for sure, Ava. I will check it out for sure really soon. I mean, my mom thinks of me as a damn Slytherin, and I am more of that. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, I took the Pottermore thing and I got Ravenclaw. That's what I got too. That's what I got too. Is Pottermore still a thing? I just trying to log into my account. That's crazy. Calder, what is going on, bro? Yo, do you remember me? It's been since November since I was in the stream, bro. It has been a hot minute, but I do remember you. I thank you so much for being here, man. How have you been, man? I haven't been very active on YouTube because I've been just so freaking busy here in 2026 unexpectedly, but it's good to be back here, and it's good to have you back as well, and I appreciate your continued support, man. How you been? If they had killed off Dr. K, it makes me wonder what would have happened to 11 anyway. Yeah, maybe she wouldn't have been like, you know, fading off in the distance essentially, right? I know, that was crazy. I don't know what. I got nothing. I am upset that they dropped the ball with season 5. I have so many mixed emotions on season 5, man. Like it's good, but it's not like it should have been like. It should have been at least on the level of season 4. I don't know. I hear you. It's good. It is good. It's really good. But it's I don't know if it's great. I don't know. I really don't. And I feel bad for saying that. I don't know if Stranger Things season 5 is great. That's crazy to say. It's not bad. There's no season of Stranger Things that is bad. But is season 5 great? Oh gosh, I don't know. See, I'm in the middle of a rewatch right now. I'll have a lot more perspective by the time I get there. Right now I'm in season 2. By the time I get to season 5, the other seasons will be very fresh in my head, and I'll have perspective and be able to look back at it comprehensively. And so maybe by then I'll be able to distinctly say if season 5 is great. Do you plan on getting the Wolverine? Oh, yeah. 100%, man. Insomniac Games, one of the best developers in the video game industry, bar none. That is going to be freaking awesome, and I cannot wait to play that game, man. So dope. You're not too familiar with Wolverine? Oh, my God. He's like one of the most popular X-Men, bro. Oh, Landon. He's so good. Michael, yeah, Halloween. That looks really good, too. That one's like kind of under the radar. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Steve literally saved Stranger Things in season 1. Wow, man, oh man. Yeah, can you believe it, Alex? 10 years? Like what the heck happened? I understand Dustin's depression, but I still wasn't used to seeing Dustin in that way, so it was a little depressing. Yeah, that was hard to watch. I could see that happening to somebody though, honestly. Just like rejecting everything and just being a flat out, you know what? But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it was kind of unsettling to see, for sure. How are you doing, Alex? Thank you so much for being here. Cheryl says, okay, let's be honest, Albert. Do you believe that 11/L is dead? Who all in the chat believes that 11 is dead? Who all thinks that she is still alive? I believe. I'm one of the ones that believes. I think she is still alive for sure. A lot of folks were upset that they left it up into interpretation for the fans to decide whether she's alive or dead. I didn't have a problem with that. I thought that was kind of cool that they did that. It's almost like a breaking the fourth wall kind of thing to me. But I can understand why people were upset too. They just wanted a definitive answer. Is she dead or not? Yes or no, right? I don't know. I believe she's alive. I believe. Yeah, I know, like, literally at this point, how are we supposed to stay so hyped for 2 more years? When it comes to the Batman 2? I know, man. That's just insane to me. Unbelievable. You call yourself a Slither Claw. That's actually hilarious. Gage. Okay, see you in the final episode in March for Daredevil Season 3. Yeah, absolutely, Micah MC. Oh, yeah. Daredevil Season 3 is going to be fire. I can't wait for that. You're going to see me before then even, man. You're going to see me for live streams whenever it comes to Spider-Man Brand New Day. You're going to see me for the Avengers Doomsday Hall H live stream next Saturday. That is going to be huge. I hope you guys are all here for that if you're Marvel fans, or if you just want to hang out. You know, it could definitely prove to be a pretty big stream. So I'm anticipating that one as my big, like, return hurrah live stream. We'll see how it works out. And yeah, I am looking forward to hanging out with you guys here a lot more often here now in the future. Ella's alive, I believe. Absolutely. Entertain says, I really don't care if Ella's dead. I don't think she is though, because they wanted to appease the fans instead of creating top tier cinema. Interesting. Yeah. If they left it up to interpretation like that, then my belief is that she is alive, because if they wanted her dead, they would have just killed her, right? Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Justin believes. Nice. Absolutely. Very good stuff. I loved Elle when we first met her, and when she didn't speak as much. As the seasons went on, I couldn't stand her. Oh no. Okay, so let me ask you this, Intertone. Is that a I couldn't stand Millie Bobby Brown, or is that a I couldn't stand 11? Curious on that, because I know a lot of people kind of don't care for Millie Bobby Brown. In my Transformers Rescue Bots movie / fanfic, there are some Stranger Things inspired plots and scenes. The delusional Jasmine Mangrove is Italian American and lives in fear of ice. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Justin, you're Slytherin. No way. Are you serious, bro? That's wild, man. That is wild stuff, bro. Holy moly. Justin, by the way, did you become a channel member? Because I can see like a little icon next to your name there. If you did, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, my friend. I realized I'm a gold wrap-up squad member now. Yeah, man. Gold tier, right? Freaking fire, man. Hell yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, definitely congrats to you. People complain about that the military left without explanation, but they were there for Elle. Elle is gone, and then they leave. Yeah, exactly. That's all they cared about. At the end of the day, they just wanted her gone. Yep. Think about it. Dr. K, what did she always say? Where's the girl? Where's the girl? Where's the girl? That's all she cared about. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Daredevil Season 3 is going to be fire. Absolutely. Cheryl believes that 11 is alive. Absolutely. Pottermore? Yeah, I don't know if it is. You know what? I'll just go to it. Pottermore. It doesn't look like it. Wait, mypottermore.com user profile. You know what? It looks like they logged it into like a Harry Potter login type of thing. I just went to it right now. They just kind of like merged it into like this like Harry Potter like type of thing. You can see right there. So really not too much to it now. Damn, that when that came out, man, remember the servers were crashing and everything. That was crazy. I love the music that they've chosen from 80s on the Stranger Things seasons. It made me homesick for the 80s. I know. What about WSQK the Squawk? I love that. You know they still have someone downloaded. I don't know if you guys listen to the Squawk. Someone downloaded every single freaking day, the whole day, all of the time for the Squawk, and they have it. It still lives. It lives on the internet. So you can go to WSQK.online right now. If you go to that website, they have it up. There's a couple actually. There's a couple WSQK websites out there that actually still live stream it right now. And thankfully they haven't like taken it down or anything like that. But yeah, that's one of the big ones there. Is WSQK .online. And then there's also another one as well. I can't find the website for that. I think it's livinghuman.host/WSQK, and that's also another one that is the Squawk. And I mean, there it is right there, man. I mean, it is so cool. I'm not gonna hit the play button because I'm gonna get a copyright strike or something like that. Because this music is obviously owned by an intellectual property of artists, so I can't hit the play button on this. But yeah, I mean, there it is right there. It's livinghuman.host/WSQK. Go check it out. And then there's the other one I mentioned as well. They're both, and you can hit it like as if you're listening to it live. Hopefully, both of these people who have made this website, as long as they don't get any kind of takedown requests, hopefully they let it live on forever. Dr. K was helpful and went to work with El to defeat Vecna, but instead of defeating him, she would take away El's power. Yup, that's all she cared about, was taking away the powers and stuff. I agree. Hopper made a deal in Stranger Things 1 that he could do it again, to explain using context and history. Very true. Ava believes. I honestly don't know if I believe or not. Wow. Justin believes. Wow, guys. I believe. Ella's alive for me. I believe too. Too much evidence. I agree. Yeah. When season 5 first ended, I 100% believed, but now I don't know if I do anymore. I'm starting to lean that she's dead. Wow. Why is that, Landon? Wow. Honestly thinking that she's dead and that Eland is Stranger Things' imagination of heaven. Interesting. That's an interesting take. I can see that. I believe because if you looked at the details, it says on Dustin's shirt, 11 lives. There you go. Yes, the new Spider-Man, Sadie Sink, is supposed to have her debut, I believe. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. A lot of folks are thinking that she's going to be Jean Grey. That would be crazy. That would be wild. Let's see what happens with that. We'll find out in just 2 weeks. I know, man. It's going to be wild, Sierra. It is going to be crazy, crazy stuff. Yup. I'm hoping that she's Jean Grey. You're Slytherin? Oh, man. It's the wrong house, bro. I'm just kidding. Outside of the spaces like this, I have a big problem with how unintelligent the discussion about Stranger Things is, especially with season 5. Do you think it's unintelligent here? I feel like we have pretty good, candid, extensive, intelligent discussions here, though, Josh, right? Outside of spaces like this, you said. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's interesting. To be honest with you, most of the time, whenever I have candid discussions about Stranger Things, they occur in this forum, in this live stream, so to speak. But yeah, that's interesting. I never really paid attention to that. I should try to. That's interesting. I should next time I engage in a conversation about Stranger Things, I should see how it goes as far as like the intelligence range. I guess I never really thought about it, but that's interesting. I'm so hyped for Daredevil. Daredevil, you mean season 3? But Ahsoka season 2 is my most anticipated. Oh, dude, Ahsoka's gonna be so freaking fire, bro. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be insane, bro. You have it confirmed that she's Jean Grey from a source that Ollie, DM me on Discord, please. John Lee says, I'd rather find out what Sadie's role is in Brand New Day than them announcing it weeks before it releases. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'd rather know now, right? I agree. I just got done writing Conjuring arc. Oh, nice, Jamie. It's good stuff, man. Encouraged to creative writing. Favorite character from season 5? Wow. Probably Steve still. To be honest with you. It's either Steve or I think it's Steve still, man. Steve was killing it in season 4 and 5, to be honest. I'm watching Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness right now. Scarlet Witch was such a badass villain in my opinion. Absolutely. Yeah, she's awesome. I completely agree. I think Molly, my duo for Max and Holly, okay, are the most underrated duo in straight. Yeah, they were awesome. They gelled really well together. Both actresses did, and did a great job. Nice, bro. When I'm done with this live stream, I'll follow up with you. Yeah, Holly's probably my second favorite for season 5, I would say. I think Steve's still my favorite, but dude, Holly Wheeler was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Star of the show. All right, guys. I want to do something here as far as reacting to a look back of Stranger Things. If I can get it going here. Now, this is like a 30-minute video, but I do want to watch this and react to this with you guys if I can. Now, I'm going to make sure that I have the scene set up properly here, so bear with me. Just give me like 2 seconds here, and we'll have this scene up and rolling. And if I get a content ID claim for doing this, whatever, because I think this would be really cool to watch together. So watch and react together with it. So let me go ahead and get this set up here. Give me like 2 seconds, and we should be ready to rock and roll with this. I want to react with you guys on this this video that I'm gonna get queued up here on YouTube. There we go. Okay, perfect. I think I got it. All right, so if I just click, there we go. All right, I think I got it queued up. I think I'm all squared away and good to go. Awesome. All right, guys. So with that said, that's my main scene here. There we go. Live streaming, y'all. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Take a couple more comments here, and then we'll get that going. Dustin's my favorite character. Yeah, Dustin's awesome. Huge fan favorite of Dustin. Max and Holly were honestly my favorite characters from this season. Yeah, they were awesome, Landon. I'm with you on that one. Good stuff. All right, guys. We're going to watch and react to this. This is the Stranger Things cast looking back at 10 years of memories of Stranger Things. We're going to watch and react to this live here right now. So I'm going to go ahead. I got it queued up right here on the screen. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to let me see if I can change my Hold on one second, actually. I'm gonna change my orientation real quickly if I can. Maybe make myself a little bit smaller. I didn't like how big I was there. I wonder if there's a way to make myself a little bit smaller. Maybe change the shape too. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it around. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Much better. Much better. Okay, bet. We got it now. We got it. All right. So let's watch and react to this video. This should be really cool. This is looking back at the Stranger Things for the past 10 years, and there's like pictures laid out and everything. So yeah, let's watch and react. Here we go.
Oh my God, here we go. Nostalgia time.
David Harbour's wild.
Polaroid shots.
All of these make me so happy.
Come on, let's look at these.
Ooh.
Gosh.
You guys can hear the audio okay, right? Hopefully you can. Let's watch.
This one stuck out to me. This is one of the first days. It might be day one.
Dude,
because
that's crazy.
I wore this
What?
incredible shirt that says, "Is that you, bro?" And there's a chicken talking to an order of chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's
I
awesome,
don't know
Cheryl.
why everyone thought that I wanted to wear shirts like that, but it kind of became my brand.
This is Halloween of 2015. That's me and Gaten. This was like a few months after we all met
Dude, I'm
each other.
totally gonna get a
It's
content
real-
ID claim with this music.
Real
but that's
lookers.
okay.
My first impressions of Gaten were in the audition room. He came in with a lot of energy and a lot of confidence, and immediately did his collarbone trick. That was my friend. I was like, oh my God, I've never met someone like this ever.
Okay, so this picture
That's pretty funny.
is season 1. This is my birthday. This
Oh, that's
is
awesome.
my
Right on her
what,
birthday?
my 12th or my 11th. But this was
Oh,
at
that's so
the
cool that you guys
Byers
watched
house
it.
outside,
I love it.
And I remember how special I felt. Like for years after, I thought about that memory.
This is a picture of Millie and my daughter. This is
Aw,
when my
that's so
daughter was
cute.
5 years old, and she used to come to the set with me since she was 2 years old. So she's
Wow.
kind of grown up on the set.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's
Millie's
got to be
great
like
with
15 or 17
little kids
or something
especially.
by now.
Millie made these space buns on
Wild.
her. It was just so much fun to be able to bring my daughter to work. Yeah, she had the time of her life.
Okay, I guess this is me in season 1. I don't remember much about season 1 except like constantly being gooped up in this like upside down goo. Yeah, season 1 was special because we just had no idea at all what we were doing. There was zero pressure. We were just like completely being ourselves, and we didn't even have a thought in the world about like, we didn't even think anyone would watch this. When we wrapped, we were like, all right, see you guys never, because this will never get picked up.
That's
And then
wild.
Here we are now, so it's crazy.
Now it's set you for
this
life,
is,
literally.
Joe's and I, it was our first day of filming this bathroom scene, I believe. Getting to know each other.
This is from season 1. Deep squat. Keeping healthy on set, me and Nat. That was a fun day. Nat was, I think, the first person I hung out with. I remember getting coffee with her and talking about like the scene, because the first thing that I had to do, I'm crawling in her window in the scene that we're sitting on the bed and stuff. Charlie came, and instantly kind of the three of us sort of hit it off, and
That's
the
awesome.
storyline was kind of separated into the adults and then to the younger kids and the teens. And this kind of teen group, we had kind of a bond immediately.
These, wow. I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy to see everyone look so young. I just found, I have no idea where this came from, but it's clearly season 1, but I look like a baby. I'm so grateful
crazy,
to be
man.
cast.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
all
I was
look so
flown over
young.
from the UK to play this role, and I'd never been on like a big soundstage before. I think there was a lot of nerves, but also that, you know, like nervousness and excitement live in the same kind of field.
Charlie was like very mysterious sort of at that point. He talked in his American accent because that was the way that he could get into it. So I just thought he was American for the whole year. And then I found out later that he's from the north of England.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
Babies. It's so funny seeing them this little. I mean,
Dude, that's crazy.
They're-
Yeah.
so cute.
What do we got? Here's a bunch of kids. Back when they were cute. Look at how adorable they were. Wow. I remember that the Duffer Brothers and I were in constant communication because we were both really young and we were really excited about this project. And they would send me tapes of these kids. So I saw the original audition tapes of all of these kids. I just remember thinking they were all incredible and different than other child actors I'd seen, but I didn't know if that was just my bias or if they were really special. But it turns out with the reaction, the response, it turns out they were really special kids.
Hey, let's pull out the Obama pic. I remember this. So it was a pretty cool moment. This was
That's awesome.
us being invited to the White House. He shook all of our hands, and he said I was a good dancer and singer.
He was just excited to meet us, and obviously we were all just like flabbergasted. But he was so nice and so kind, and it was amazing.
You'd only ever seen him on TV, so when he was there in person, he's very tall. And I was, of course, 13, so very short. And it was just like, I remember looking up and just shaking his hand, and my hand was super tiny in his. I just like always remember he was very sweet to all of us, and that was a really cool experience.
The day that we met Obama was the day we found out that we get a second season. So we were riding
Oh, what a
unbelievably
freaking day.
high. We were having the best time ever.
What?
This was like the moment we got season 2. I think it was Finn or Gaten that said, they just sent the emails for season 2, this first episode. I'm gonna read it. And we read it the whole time. And then Miss Heather, you see her in the background in the reflection. She said, I want to take a picture for this moment. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Wow.
And we found out that there was gonna be new cast members on the show. And a new cast member would be Max.
Max, yep.
My first chemistry read that I did for Max before I booked the role was with Caleb and Gaten. I just like walked away from that, like skipping to the car where my mom was waiting and being like, I don't even care what happens. Like that was just such a positive experience for me. Because that's kind of how it all started. And I actually knew them before even joining the cast because we had all started on Broadway together.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a photo from my audition for Stranger Things. There's like making the decision to crimp my hair. Like, I don't know why I thought that Robin would have like crimped hair, but if you go back to season 3, I guess you can see a lot of influences like from this picture in my costume for season 3. And that was a really special day.
I worked with her dad.
Hey, King
when
Boo,
I
what's good,
was
bro?
22. They lived upstairs from me in New York for
Yeah, that
many
would be a
years,
day,
so
man.
I
You imagine?
remember her as a little girl. She's such a brilliant actress. I love her perspective on things. Anyway, I love her.
Yeah, Maya's
Looks
awesome.
like a high school picture.
I mean, this is really when the fashion started to kick in. You know, season 2, I'm in a raincoat. Yes. You know, I look very period, and then I'm in the robe. I still have these jean shorts. I wore them the other day. I love them.
This is my first time being on the show, my first time on set. And my mom was like, smile, take a picture. And I was like in 5th grade, and I was like, okay.
Aw.
This is the family photo, the Sinclairs. This was our first day of filming in season 2, and the first time I met Priya, she was so small. She was so adorable. Her spunky energy and attitude brought life to the family and who the Sinclairs were.
This also was the Serb scene right here. So these two kind of go like hand in hand. And working with the family was just great. This day was a really fun day. It was a lot of laughs. After I filmed this, I was really craving like pancakes because the pancakes look like really, really good.
This is one of my favorite pictures of all time because I've seen on the internet somebody put this up and it says, it's always where's Vecna, not how's Vecna. And I just think that is the sweetest thing. So I really appreciate the person who made that.
Interesting.
This is season 3. I just think we thought we were so cool. This was probably like the most awkward phase for all of us, which is what makes that season so special too.
Yep.
Because it's just
that coming of age, man.
Pre-teen awkwardness.
Yep.
That was a funny summer. A lot of emotions, a lot of hormones, a lot of drama. And we shot it during the summer. I remember not really having to do a lot of school, so we got more time to just like hang out and be with our friends.
Yeah, no, season 3 was so much fun. We were always like playing different games. When we filmed in that mall, there was like an escalator, and we would all like slide down the middle of it to set. And we would make up like dance routines.
Oh, this is a throwback. This was the first time the Scoops Troop and I had taken a picture. We were just doing like stupid, like little childish stuff that would just make each other laugh, like saying things to look at Gaten and we just laugh. That was just so funny. It was just funny.
I think Joe will always look 25. I think it's just something that he's like blessed with. I don't know what that is, but good for him. What's so great about Joe, and like a testament to like truly what a genuine guy he is. What sticks out to me is that he talks to us now the same way he did when we were 13. And
that's awesome.
He was just talk to us like peers, co-workers. Like he knew we all looked up to him, of course, and that we were like always excited when Joe was on set because he was just like
season 3's fantastic.
And
Landon.
I'm really glad that as I've gotten older, I've gotten to develop a real friendship with him because he's a really good guy.
He had that
Yeah,
like
you guys
special
are, they're friends and stuff. That's awesome.
sauce. He just he's hilarious. He's so kind, and I think his arc in the whole show is great. Everybody loves Steve, and everybody loves Joe.
Okay, this picture is of Mr. Schnapp and I in school. This is definitely on Snapchat. Me sneaking in my phone, taking a picture of us. That was very common, and I would always get in trouble for being on my phone. He is energetic and playful and very complex and layered and funny, and everything's lighthearted. He doesn't take life too seriously, and neither do I. So we just immediately bonded, and I've never met anyone quite like him, and I've never had a friendship like ours.
Oh, this was such a special day. When we went over to Pennhurst, this was Natalia and I. It was really fun because we both kind of got to be like actors playing characters who are acting, which I always love, you know, pretending to be somebody you're not.
From season 4.
Yeah, I loved having my hair in curlers. I've always loved curlers.
A lot of the times that we're laughing really hard, it's just because it's 3 a.m, probably had like half a cup too much of coffee, and we've done the scene about 300 times, and I'm a culprit. I am intentionally probably trying to make people laugh and in between setups, and we're kind of like having fun and joking around.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's always playing pranks. I think him and Natalia snuck into my trailer season 1.
It was like Joe said, let's put these tomatoes in Charlie's trailer and see if he's, and see if he says, like, who put these tomatoes in my trailer? And, like, to a T, that's what happened. It was incredible.
And the reason he did it is so that when I went into my trailer, I would be like, what are these tomatoes? Because obviously, Americans say tomato, and English, we say tomato.
We would try to make each other laugh during serious scenes. We would be behind the camera like this. And then when we would get in trouble, we would be like, no, we didn't do that. I wasn't making faces. You're lying. You're lying. I didn't do that. I didn't try to make you laugh. I would never do that. But we would do it.
That's great.
Caleb had these like really weird one-liners that he'd say all the time. If like we'd do something that would excite him, he would just say, "Back in the day." And that made us laugh really hard because it didn't make any sense.
The funniest things were always when we had group scenes. So Gaten and Finn and Caleb, they just can't keep it together. They really cannot keep it together. Of course, they're incredible professionals, but just watching them all laugh is just, there's nothing like it.
You know, a lot of people, they talk about Murray's martial arts, my Russian speaking, me shooting of the flamethrower. There's not really enough talk of Murray's chef skills. You should have tasted that risotto. It was one of the best risottos. People were transported to Milan. I didn't actually make the risotto. And I got to work with a lot of the kids, which I always was the funny uncle showing up.
Back in the day.
That was no less the case here. Funny uncle showing up in a funny apron, making a hilarious risotto.
I love Sadie. Sadie's the most good. She's the most good, best angel, most talented, most good actress, most good friend, perfect girl.
In season 3, we really did not know each other and didn't have any scenes together. But during season 4, we really just formed this incredible friendship, and to know her has been, a huge gift that this show has given me.
Jamie and I embracing. Shockingly, our characters are meant to literally want to kill each other, but I love this man.
Poor girl, she'd been dragged across the floor, and we've been fighting each other, and I love her to bits. She's the bomb. So that was a really sweet and genuine, happy moment for me. I just felt like we'd done something cool on that day.
I remember meeting David. I felt like I had known him my whole life. He's extremely open. I remember this was in Lithuania.
Wow.
I hadn't seen him in so long. And as you can see, I was thrilled to see him. He'd been doing Russian prison stuff. So he also was like extremely thin, and I was worried about him.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was meant to look thin.
Yeah, I mean, David, he's the best. He's like, I always remembered him as a kid as him being like the real life Mr. Incredible. We've always remained close. We played Frisbee the other day, and it was horrible because I'm bad at Frisbee.
This is Winona kissing me
Finn's
because she loves me, and this is me kissing Charlie because I love Finn. Winona Ryder is a fucking star. You think back to the amount of incredible movies she's done throughout her career. She's a national treasure. She's an extraordinary actress. So I was just such a fan that I was very nervous to work with her when we started working. And I just immediately fell into, she's so generous as an artist, and she's so giving on set. And she is like, someone who I just deeply love as an artist and really like working with.
Coming on to the show, knowing that I was going to be playing her son, I think was like mind-blowing to me. Yeah, I love this picture.
I actually have a different angle of this photo framed at home that Charlie gave me. I just remember sort of like falling in love with my kid. He was just so great. He's so talented. And this was in the beginning. This was season 1, and it's just a great, fun memory.
This was cool. I mean, this was insane. Because this was the first season that I was working with Winona. And I remember Matt and Ross being like, oh, Winona Ryder is very excited to work with you. And that was like one of the craziest things that I've ever heard said to me.
I even did a little tribute to her where I found a really cool picture of her from the year that the show was being made, like 86, 87. And I basically copied her outfit exactly for my costume. And yeah, she's incredible. She's one of a kind.
Noni, she's so cute. This is from the Stranger Things season 2 premiere. It's nice to look back at how our relationship has evolved because, in season 1 and 2, I was this little baby and she really felt like a motherly figure to me, and she would always look out for me.
Here is Kara season 3. She's the sweetest woman. She's such a incredible, unbelievable actor. She's always been the best and always been so supportive, and yeah, she's so awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She is the kindest, most talented. The scenes that we get to do together, she's just so fun and giving.
I started taking pictures
Fun
early
fact,
on.
Maya
I'm a
and
very
Sadie
nostalgic
were,
person,
roommates
but this was the
during
first day of
filming
shooting.
Stranger Things season 5. Oh, I did not know
right
that.
after
That's
they
cool,
did
Sierra. I did not know that.
D&D scene in the basement. And look how little Finn is with his bowl haircut. I've always been, I play his mom, and I'm like the de facto mom on the set. And They were little babies when we started, but very good actors. There was this wonderful, excited energy of just, hey, we're making this fun show.
The Duffers! Oh, look at them. Look at them. Maybe on a Duffer walk.
A Duffer walk.
My first time meeting them was on Skype. And they asked a couple of questions about my life, and they had really warm energy, especially for a kid, you know.
It felt like I was just talking to two like normal guys who liked movies, and I felt, you know, very, I think, seen by them. And so, like, I remember like they were the first directors to like let me look through a camera like lens. Just really pivotal things.
I am really
That's
close
awesome.
to the Duffer Brothers. They're like my brothers. They're so talented, and apart from like their creative minds, they're really good friends. They're loyal, they're honest, they're reliable people in my life, and I value their friendship very much.
Wow, look at these sexy guys. Look at them. When was this taken? 1974? These guys look so great. They look like they're in the Doobie Brothers.
Skype is a throwback, King Boo, because it doesn't even exist anymore.
Everything that you see in this show is from the Duffer's brain. It is an amazing, amazing artistic privilege. And I'm very grateful to these two guys.
It was me watching them direct. Yeah, that's also crazy. When I met the Duffers, they were my age that I am now. But they've you know, they've stuck their neck out for me in a major way. The future of my character was pretty unknown, and, you know, they saw something in me and gave me a little bit more to work with, and I feel like I really owe them, because without them, I wouldn't really have any sort of career. So I just feel like they're my big brothers, I guess, and
wow.
Yeah, they just feel like family at this point. Yeah.
I remember kind of being like obviously nervous to meet them, as you are, you know, when you're a kid, you look at adults as like authority figures, especially directors and, you know, people who are deciding whether or not to cast you in your dream role or not. But they never really treated us like kids, in the sense that they never talked down to us or told us what to do. They always really valued our opinions and listened to us. So I think I automatically remember feeling super safe around them, and also seeing how comfortable Caleb and Gaten and Finn and, you know, just all the kids were around them made me feel like, oh, like I'm gonna feel like this too.
They're like, you know, one mind split into two. They love watching us perform. They love watching the actors do things. They love when the kids break up laughing. I mean, it's a stressful job to get this show made. There's so much that happens, but they have such delight in watching everybody, and we're all here because of them.
I love them so much. I would sit in makeup for 8.5 hours for them.
I've known these boys, you know, for 10 years, and they are quite extraordinary filmmakers to have created this epic thing. We've made about 40 movies together, which I consider all these shows kind of mini movies. And that's
Essentially, yeah.
a testament to their dedication. These guys are more dedicated than anyone I think I've ever met in the business.
Wow.
It's like very crazy, because like I could talk about all these photos and know like who the kind of person I was in each of these photos. I think I would say this is, to me, like this is something that like has never gone away and never should go away. We were all so in the moment, and like nothing mattered besides like just the people right in front of you. We're always gonna be these kids.
It doesn't really feel like it happened that long ago. It feels like it was kind of just yesterday, but then also I look at this photo and I'm like, wow, we were really, really little. I'm just gonna cherish it, like, yeah. Every single season, every single moment, like the good, the bad, all of it.
I hope I remember as much as I do now, but that's what I love about the pictures. They're like immortalize us. So we're able to really look back, and I can show my kids on what my childhood looked like. And yes, it was a crazy childhood, but it's one that I would never, ever regret.
I'm just glad that a lot of us live very, very close to each other, which is going to help us remain very, very close, and I know we will.
That's awesome.
Being on the set has
That's
shaped
cool.
who I am, honestly. I've been a part of the show at crucial years, from 13 to
23. I'm blessed to even be a part of such an amazing, like, impactful show.
I almost didn't go to the audition for this because of things that were just, I was stressed. I was really stressed. And, you know, that thought crosses my mind a lot of just like, your life would have been totally different, kind of unexpectedly.
Absolutely.
Just this magical thing that we all got to be a part of.
I'm definitely gonna look back and say, this was my childhood, guys. Like, this was it. I lived in the 2000s and I also lived in the 80s. So, you know, it's fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I think like one of the beautiful things about making this show is that we genuinely all do get on as a family. It's hard to think about, you know, the end and not coming back. It's kind of like we're all kind of grown up and graduating school.
It's really been quite an honor to be part of this show, to get to work with these wonderful actors and crew and the writers. I mean, it will be one of the seminal professional experiences in my life.
I think the show has deepened and developed aspects of me that never would have been developed had I not done it. As an artist, it sort of helped me focus on what's more important about what we do. But I think, you know, my personal and artistic growth has been pretty profound through doing this show that I've loved for so many years.
Oh, get emotional. I try to tell them, like, I still see them this way. There will be a part of me that always feels very maternal and protective. And one of the great honors of my life, getting to watch these kids grow up.
The show will always be special to me, and I think I will just be forever attached to them and feel like a special bond with them that I won't have with anyone else, because we all went through this together. We were just a bunch of random kids from different places. We just were here because we loved it. We loved our characters. We loved this story. So that bond is just unbreakable.
That's awesome. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. I'm so glad I went ahead and decided to watch that with you guys there. It was long, but that was worth it. That was worth it. See, a few of you guys dropped off and everything, but I get that because it's now after 12 o'clock here on the East Coast. But man, that was really, 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 really good. Yeah, dude, I'll be honest with you, I was like kind of holding back too. I was like, okay, I can't cry here on stream, but man, that was great. Oh yeah, we're still live, Ollie. We're still live. I don't know for how much longer now, but probably be wrapping up the stream here pretty soon. I've been streaming it up now for close to 2 hours now, but yeah, man, that was really, really cool. I love the way David Harbour and Winona Ryder complement each other. As adults, you don't see that very often, and these talented kids have grown up right before our eyes and become extremely talented adults. They really have. They absolutely have. I completely agree with that point. Yup. Man, so cool. I love that. That was great. That was phenomenal. Hey, Jamie, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll catch you in the next live stream. Peace and love. Take care. We'll see you here real soon. I'm going to be wrapping up here pretty soon too, guys. This has been a really, really awesome 10-year celebration. I'd love to rewatch that video. Oh, yeah, John Elite. Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on the YouTube, what is it? The YouTube Stranger Things channel. So go check it out, man. It already has... It's heading towards 150,000 views already. It's blowing up, so definitely go check it out, man. It's awesome. Yeah, man. You gotta love it, man. 10 years. It's tough to believe it, but here we are, and man, be interesting to see where we're at. 5-10 years from now. On the next little reunion, right? Looking forward to that too. I love the look of the new office. Oh, thank you so much, King Boo. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you bro, you haven't even seen. I just kicked my trash can underneath me. You haven't even seen the other side of it. If I had the camera behind my head right now, bro, I'm gonna have to go ahead and do like a setup video at some point here down the road, so you guys can see how I have everything set up and everything. But man, it looks fantastic. It truly does. I think you'd appreciate that. I should do a setup video and everything. Once I get a second camera, I can remember how I used to go from camera to camera. I'll be doing that again here soon as well. Once I get that going, once I get a second camera going at some point. Wow, man, I can't really believe that it's 10 years since the first premiere. It really does mean something to these actors that they got to be a part of this. That was all the kids. It literally was their childhood, yeah, which is so special, man, 100%. And I'm glad that they realize and recognize that. Even the adults, it's even special for them too, because they got to share in the lives of these kids and stuff. It's just a truly special moment and a special show, man. And I'm glad we all can love and appreciate it, regardless of season 5 missing the mark and that sort of thing, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a great show ultimately, So that's pretty awesome stuff, man. I could not agree more. Yeah, they don't take it for granted at all. Yeah, it's good. I kind of thought that they kind of did at first, but yeah, they definitely don't. Which is obviously great to see. There we go. Kind of fixed the overlay a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, finally fixed it. At the end of the stream, I fixed it. It's crazy that I was 8 when the first season came out. That's insane, bro. Dude, that's insane. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, King Boo. I was like, a lot of you guys were probably just like kids, and now you're like adults now. Like, it's just like, what on earth? It's wild to think about, man. I was obviously 10 years younger, but like, man, it's just insane. I didn't start watching it at the very beginning though when it first came out. I started watching it probably around the pandemic, around 2020, because it was just a crazy time, obviously. And I was like, I don't get into this, and boy, did I ever. And I mean, it's this show is special to me too, even in the fact that like I wouldn't have as much success. I wouldn't be where I'm at on YouTube without this show. Like, it's just, I owe a lot to this show too, man. Like 100%. Like, there's no way I would be at 10,000 subscribers right now if it wasn't for Stranger Things. I don't think, yeah, it's truly a special show. It's a blessing. King Boo is going down, bro. King Boo, have you seen my latest videos on San Diego Comic-Con Hall H? I went ahead, I did a video first on ticket sales, and then I also did one on Hall H on what I expect to see happen. So go check those videos out. They're long form videos. They're on the channel right now. They're not performing well. I don't think a lot of folks knew that I was kind of back and starting to make content again. So I implore you and encourage you to go check them out if you haven't done so already. I was like 10 when I started watching it. Now I'm like an adult. Wow, man. And I started watching it whenever season 2 came out. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I started watching right around season 3. And, dude, I've even grown up a little bit since then even, man. Like, I'm a freaking homeowner. I wasn't a homeowner then. Like, it's crazy to think about. Like, a lot of things can go down in 10 years, man. It's wild. Not yet. Still haven't seen your new video. Yeah, definitely check it out when you get the chance, King Boo. Yeah, I got 2 of them on the channel there. Go check them out. Appreciate it, man. 10 years is crazy. I was 8 when it first came out. Wow. I could have swore that I was just a little girl watching season 1, episode 1 for the first time. You probably were. Yeah. That's insane. Nice hanging out with you again, Albert, especially on this 10-year anniversary of Stranger Things. It has been a pleasure. Good night. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for hanging out. Thank you so much for the idea of doing the stream. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next one, and yeah, take care. Have a good one. Yeah, this has been an awesome stream. Take it easy, Justin. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope you have a great night. And again, thank you so much for your support and everything tonight. Everybody's support. You guys are amazing. And Justin, thank you so much again for becoming a channel member too, man. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing, bro. Hope we get a Doomsday trailer at San Diego Comic-Con next week. Oh, we will. Absolutely. You're moving out next week? Wow, King Boo. Are you going to be around for the stream next Saturday? I'm going to be doing a huge stream for SDCC next week. Hope you're around for it. No, Josh, thank you, man. This has been a really awesome stream. I hope you guys had a great time hanging out with me. It's been fantastic. I'm glad this is the stream that I came back on. I feel like this is a good comeback. I can never escape Stranger Things. It'll always be a part of the channel. I feel like in some way, shape, or form. Nice, King Boo. Looking forward to seeing you, bro. Looking forward to seeing you and hanging out. Nice. All right, guys. Well, seems like a lot of you guys are starting to turn in and everything. I should probably get ready to do the same as well, since I've been streaming now for pretty much 2 hours here and everything. So this was a lot of fun. What a great way to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Stranger Things, man. It's been great. And what can I say? Thank you to the Duffers for creating such an awesome show, and for Netflix for picking it up, and what an awesome ride it has been. And here's to the next 10 years, I must say. I'm looking forward to celebrating that. And good stuff, guys. With that said, my next live stream's probably going to be, I don't know, I'm going to be having obviously an SDCC stream here next Saturday for San Diego Comic-Con. I hope you guys will be there for that, whether you're a fan of Marvel or not. Just come hang out. It should be a good time. Going to be having a lot of breaking news coverage on that, especially whenever it comes to the Avengers Doomsday side of things. So look forward to seeing all the updates and highlights for that whenever that goes down here this coming Saturday. I'm not sure when I'll kick off that live stream. Probably going to be I don't know, maybe around 4 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, and it'll be going on for quite some time, a few hours and everything. So make sure you have your drinks, your popcorn, everything else you need to hold it down, because it's going to be kind of a marathon theme. We're going to have a lot of breaking news stuff. I got a few widgets that I have built for this live stream exclusively that I am going to be using that will be freaking awesome and really help out the boosting and the activity of the channel. I feel like, as far as live streams go, I'll be able to push out live updates from Twitter or X, whichever you call it, live updates as they happen with just a push of a button on my stream deck. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be awesome. Also working on building a little live ticker on the bottom as well, which will update aggregately as new updates come out from San Diego Comic-Con Hall H. So look forward to that as well. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. It's going to be, I'm pulling out all the stops for this live stream. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys will be here for it. It's going to be fire. Max is my favorite Stranger Things character, and I realized I wrote the love interest of my fan film a lot. I like her character. Nice, Landon. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome for sure. I didn't watch the show until right around the same time remake came out. I was between 13 and 14. I was 12 when the show came out. Nice, PC. Gotcha. Doesn't matter when you start. It's always about just starting at some point, right? Sierra says it's getting pretty late, so I'm head to bed. But I had so much fun hanging out with you. I can't wait to see what's next. And with that, good night. Stay humble, Albert. Absolutely, as always. Thank you so much for that, Sierra, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love. Landon says this stream proves Stranger Things is gone, but not forgotten. 100%. That is a perfect send-off comment, man. I could not agree with that more. Absolutely. Have a great night, Sierra. King Boo says, can't wait for Hell in a Cell Oba Femi versus Brock. It's going to be fire, man. Oh, yeah, we got Saturday Night's Main. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. From the MSG, Madison Square. Looking forward to that, man. It should be a lot of fun. That'll be awesome, guys. Looking forward to it. All right, y'all. With that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. This has been an awesome one, of course. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Keep it locked right here on the channel for more updates. I've been posting on my post tab a lot more often, keeping you guys posted on what is happening with the channel as far as what content is coming out. So keep it locked on that. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, obviously. And if you're watching a replay, feel free to subscribe as well if you enjoyed this live stream. Smash the like button on the way out if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream and hitting the 20 like milestone, as we always aim to do each and every single stream. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Peace and love. Thank you so much. Until the next one, I'm of course your host with the most, A to the P, Albert Perkins. If I can get that lower third up, there we go. And we will see you in the next video or live stream. Until then, and as always, peace. Take care, guys. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next stream or video. Take care. We'll see you soon. Later.